It's just like vodka, like Remy, like liquor in my system when I need it. That sweetness, boy, you the one.
Welcome to episode 12 of Surviving the Mind podcast.
What's going on? This is Corey, Heavyweight Cole on Instagram.
I'm Brian Scott. Instagram is 313_Brian.
When I love you, I'm 100% in. So when you do some stupid stuff that I've been telling you this whole time, then you got an issue. That's the other thing. If I'm picking you up, be ready.
Wow.
Oh, be ready. I don't like that. I don't like that. What's up, y'all? Welcome to episode 2 of Surviving the Mind podcast. It's your girl Misha, it's your boy Corey, it's your boy Brian. We here again.
Eastside.
Yes, sir.
Back once again, like we never left. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Hey.
Two.
First off, I want to shout out Lisa Harrell Company, LAH promo. Support her business. Old Park Saints Spring Football. Put the link in the bio for you to register. Make sure you buy Surviving the Mind clothing. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the brand. We coming out with new stuff. Anybody else want to shout out? Y'all got businesses coming out. Y'all new podcast coming out.
Oh yeah, it's coming soon.
Coming soon when they getting it.
It's untitled like D'Angelo song right now. So just know it's great.
I wouldn't say it's untitled.
Is it titled? Is it titled?
It is.
What's the title? Come
It's
on.
making it happen. Coming soon.
Coming close.
You didn't have to say nothing. Coming soon. That's Debatable Podcast. Me and my bro. It's coming soon.
Right here on the Let Me See Neighbor Network. Nowhere else you can get it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on our channel. What you want us to talk about? What y'all want to talk about first?
I mean, I think we all need to take a minute, sit back, and talk about DMX for a minute. And like how these old heads out here just wilding for real. You had DMX and Paul Pierce all in 1 week.
Paul Pierce is like, I don't think that's
Hey.
You gonna put them
Paul
in the same
Pierce
category,
was drunk
Joey?
and high.
Wait, no.
Wild.
How are you
Paul
gonna put
Pierce
them in the
was
same
drunk
category?
and
He
high.
wasn't
Wild.
wild. He was enjoying himself. Paul Pierce did nothing wrong.
Well, let's go back
Paul
and explain
Pierce
what
did
happened.
Nothing wrong.
He works for Disney Channel and he gets on live drunk and high with strippers talking about, hey, so and so, pull up.
Did they show anything?
They showed cheeks. When
They
was the
didn't
last
show
time
anything.
Disney showed cheeks?
Did they show titties?
What companies
They
does he
didn't
work
show
for?
anything. It
What
was in bikini.
Was it nipples?
No,
Nipples.
nothing.
No,
it was in bikini.
There's in thongs. They still had their clothes on. And he was
Everybody had
telling
on
people to pull.
clothes.
He was telling females, pull up and come make this money. Pull up and come make this money. Now, is nothing wrong with what he did if he kept it in private, but you got to realize what companies you work for. And when he signed that contract where Walt Disney is his boss and he's signing his contract, that's something that they can't stand for.
If it don't say nothing in the contract about it,
He works for Walt Disney.
what does
There's
that
an
mean,
image
though?
that has to be kept up. There have been people fired from ESPN for way less.
I mean, it's still not right. It's not right. He did nothing wrong. Nothing that he did was
It's
illegal.
the company that he worked for.
Okay, that's wrong.
They
Still,
have a
it's
standard
still
that they
wrong.
must uphold.
I understand both sides. Like, I feel like Henry Ford, some things Henry Ford can't tell me not to do because I'm off of Henry Ford's time. But then again, as an owner, and one day I'm going to be $1 billion business, it is some things, if you're going to represent my business, I think it's a difference if you're somebody unknown. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to say unknown, but like if you were a janitor and you doing that, like you're not
There
gonna get a lot
was
of
only
views.
315 people on there.
I get it, but
More than that seen it now.
he's on TV every day or every week or however many times that their show comes on. You represent my company, so you can't do that.
But they let Shannon Sharp get on TV with the Hennessy and the Black and
That's-
Mild.
Oh, I
that's
saw
a
that.
completely
I
different
agree.
company.
I agree with you.
That's Fox Sports 1. That is
Still.
not ESPN.
I hear you.
They are not under the Walt Disney
Okay,
umbrella.
that's cool.
So there's a
It's
different
still-
rules that they go by.
It's still.
What?
I don't think I don't see that should have happened like that. But I guess
What is Walt Disney known for?
it doesn't matter.
Family.
Mickey Mouse.
Family.
It don't matter.
Family. It's a family channel. It's a
But
family
you
company.
bought a sports
how
network.
Often,
You
how
bought a
often
sports
do
network.
you see cursing
It don't matter.
on ESPN?
It don't matter.
You
It
don't.
don't matter.
You don't.
bought
You
a
don't see
sports
cursing.
network. And sports are catered to who? mostly men, mostly grown
That's
men.
beyond. That's
So he
beyond
didn't
the
do
point.
anything wrong.
That's beyond the point.
He
I never
didn't do
said he
anything
did anything wrong. It's just he shouldn't have posted it. You should not post that, right? When you know what company you work for. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Of
It's
course,
not
he
like
already getting deals and offers
Right,
to do
it's-
stuff.
It's not like he broke or anything like that. It's just you got to realize who you work for. Like at our company that we work for, there's a social media policy. If you post one picture that you're not supposed to post, what happened?
That
You
ain't got nothing
gone.
to do with me.
You gone. So what's the difference?
What I'm saying is
It's no difference.
listen, it's not. It's no difference. You're right. I just don't think it is right. That's all I'm saying. It's not right. What you do on your own time is just it's on your own time. It is what it is.
So if you own a business and
As long as you
a
don't
white
bring
guy,
that mess to my job,
a white guy-
to my business,
a white employee of yours calls somebody else a nigga.
that's totally different. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing illegal. He did nothing to nobody. He didn't do
Calling
a hate
somebody the
crime.
N-word isn't illegal.
He didn't do it. That's a hate crime. Is it or is it not?
It doesn't have to be. He could have been rapping a song.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be, right?
So basically, that what they gonna be doing their show, basically, y'all. Basically,
That's like first of all. That's like,
basically.
but it was a that's my point.
But on the DMX tip, I hope he comes through. I'm praying for him.
Definitely.
How old is he? That baby got a lot of kids.
Old enough to
He
know.
probably not. He probably no older than like mid-50s, if
Mm.
that.
They said they said he got a bad batch of dope that has some
Mm.
fentanyl in it.
No, that's how he
what
got
made him
hooked.
overdose.
That's how he got hooked.
They said that the fentanyl is what made him overdose. He didn't know it was fentanyl in it. So,
That's a demon, baby.
yeah, that's messed up. I understand drugs is a business for a lot of people, but like, I feel like it shouldn't get to that point to where you willing to like risk somebody's life and not tell them like, yeah, it's fentanyl in this. You just want to sell it as if it's pure, and then now they doing these drugs and now they overdosing on it because it's extra stuff in it. I think that's
Should we
way
expect that
more wrong.
from the dealers?
No, but I just feel like it's wrong. Like at some point there should be a line drawn. Like the older we get, the further back that line goes. Like when we were coming up, it was like you didn't see churches getting shot up or like places where like kids are playing like Zap Zone the other day, like a couple weeks back. Like Zap Zone, who shoots inside a Zap Zone where kids are playing? Like who does that? Like,
See, you can feel like that, but then you don't know what happened. You don't know.
but it
Say
was a
you got-
rule against it. Before.
I hear you. But say you there with your kid, and somebody do something to your kid, and then now this family is disrespecting you, and this family then went crazy, and it pushed you to the point to where you feel like you got to shoot that place up. Like, I'm not saying that it's right. It's
So
not
you
right.
just risk everybody else's kids'
Some
life.
people can't separate the line. They don't know. Some people just don't care. Like, it is what it is. That's just the times we
I
live in
understand
now.
both sides because I feel like when you have a kid, I feel like it's a different
Anything
beast
goes.
than
Yeah,
you.
anything goes.
But at the end of the day, I'm not saying it should ever get to that point. I would rather, what's the word? Take it on the chin and be like, all right, let's go. Like we not about to do this. It should never get to a point where you put kids or anybody else at that matter in jeopardy over whatever the situation may be.
Say you was doing that and you was walking away. One of them hit you. Then what?
I'm gonna hit you back.
But then if that doesn't do anything and it escalates to, oh, no, now we got to get guns. That's how easy it can happen. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if they get gunned, then yeah, then I'm gonna get a gun. But if nobody has a gun right now, we just going blow for blow. Cause I could not live on my conscience like me shooting a kid.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that would send me. You talk about me trying to kill myself before. Oh my god! Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. But I'm just saying, like that would have took me out of here. Like,
Cause that's tough.
No,
like that's
I
tough.
totally
It's
agree.
like you shooting up like bullets don't have no name on them. Bullets don't have no name on. Your intention may be to shoot the person that you got into it with, but at the end of the day, if you miss and you in a building full of people, who else you gonna hit? Who else could you hit?
an innocent person.
Like, I was watching America's Most Wanted the other day. Dog had went. His daughter came home, said her boyfriend pistol whipped her. So he went out, looked for the dude, found him, killed him, and he also killed 2 other people while trying to kill him. And now he on the run because he killed 3 people, even though he only intended on killing 1. It's just that easy. Like 2 other people that had nothing to do with it, absolutely nothing to do with it, died that day.
I agree. I totally agree.
What would you do if your sister said that her boyfriend pissed you? You gonna get in the gun? No comment. No comment.
Yeah, I don't know.
No comment. No comment. That's funny. What's wrong with you? It happened before?
No.
Also, for anybody that wants us to promote, their companies, just send us a DM or email. We'll be happy to promote. We'll let y'all know.
I can't wait till the day we say this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
All right. All right.
Blue Chew sponsor everybody.
Man,
Bless his heart. Somebody asks, is it easy to forgive?
I mean, is not easy to forgive, but I think forgiveness is important.
Oh, that was it? I thought he was going to say just a little bit more.
Yeah. That's all I have right now.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
like, forgiveness is important. Like it takes time, but like it
Depending on the scenario, it takes time.
It really does. Some scenarios are easier than others, but it takes time no matter what the scenario.
I feel like I have forgiven everyone that has done wrong to me except for the person that did what he did to me when I was younger. That's the only person I think that I have not forgave yet.
could you forgive him? Do you think you would ever get there?
Honestly, I don't know if I want to.
Mm.
And that's not good, but right now, I don't know if I want to.
So
Because it's so easy to still be mad.
I understand it's
To mow
easy.
you out.
I understand it's easy to be mad, but it's also not good for yourself to carry around that weight when it could be released. Maybe that's holding you back. It's like right now you're trying to run, but you're carrying 2,000 pounds behind you, and it's like you're not going to be able to get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if you release that weight, who knows what you'll be able to do? You might be able to fly. Forgive him without having a conversation with him. But I think one way for you to forgive him is for you to realize that you're not doing it for him, you're doing it for you. Because it is, at the end of the day, it's all about your health and your well-being.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this thing has already hurt you to a point that nothing else has before. So it's like, why keep giving that person that power? So I think that maybe somewhere or another you have to, like, I don't know, I think people like go to like the Grand Canyon and then they put a note on a piece of paper and then they release the paper, and then when they release that, that's like symbolic of them releasing whatever that weight was that was on them all that time. So it's ways, but who knows if they'll work, but they're at least worth a shot. No.
I would love to have a conversation with him.
Mm.
Well, I'm saying that now. I don't know how I feel like leading up to that, but I would love to have a conversation with him as of right now.
What if he says he doesn't remember, or it's like it was nothing to him? Like, are you ready for that conversation after that?
Or for him to say it didn't happen?
It did not even say it didn't happen, but like I don't even remember that. Or like he said, oh, you could have kept that, or something crazy. What if, you ready for that?
I would probably just cry. I don't know how I would react, honestly.
Would you still be able to forgive after that?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
I mean, it's a tough situation regardless, but it's like you really got to go in there with the mindset of no matter what he says after I finish this, he no longer has his hold on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the approach that needs to
I don't
be
think he
taken.
got a hold on me though. Just because I don't forgive him, that mean he got a hold on me.
Why you can't forgive him then?
Just because I felt like I don't know how to explain it.
That's a hold, though.
I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I just feel like he's because of his actions, it has affected how I handle relationships now. Like almost in every relationship that I've been in or I've dated, they often say like I'm not emotional or I'm not like that girly type, I guess.
Lovey-dovey.
Yes.
Affectionate.
Affect, that's the word.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not affectionate how like I should be. And by the time I get there, they sick of it now. Because they want that.
So if you find a way to forgive him without having a conversation with him, do you believe that it will make you more willing to be affectionate?
Do you believe that is the reason why you are not as affectionate as you think it could be?
Yeah. This particular guy I'm dating, I think the reason why I think I like him more than the others, like I was like, okay, I'm gonna go into this one different than I did the other ones, and we actually had a conversation about it. And I would say, how can I say this? I don't know how to say it without telling all my business, but he handled the situation differently.
First off, let's drop one of the clues bombs for Misha dating somebody.
We not dating.
You
You
just
just
said
said
No,
it.
that's the way. No, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold on. We were. Well, I don't know. It's complicated.
Oh, y'all
We
might get
entangled.
back to it. Huh?
I'll let y'all know the next
podcast.
podcast.
No, your joke switch up in the week, like
In the hour. In the hour.
I don't know. We handle each other differently.
If you start listening to social media, you'll be straight. But
Whoa.
that's neither here nor there.
Whoa.
That's neither here nor there.
You explain yourself.
It's
nigga.
okay
You
to
can't
double
just
text
say that.
sometimes, people. It's okay.
I don't model
Doesn't
my.
make you weak,
I
it
do
doesn't
not
make you
model
less of a
our
person.
relationship after social media.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. Do you double text, Misha?
No,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
Hmm.
Because I feel like you don't care.
Now there is a point where I feel like double texting. Yeah, no, that's a no go. But
Let me take it back.
throughout the day,
I might a couple times. I'm not gonna keep. That's a wrap.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
agree
keep
with
doing
that. I agree with that. I'm with you on that.
Especially if,
Especially, you done made up a whole new word.
especially if,
What? Yeah.
no,
You said
especially.
That's not a word. Especially.
Especially.
It's no N in there.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Especially, Misha. No N.
So I've been saying this word wrong my whole life.
Yes.
I'm asking my mama
Yes.
when she get here because the word is not especially.
It's
No,
especially.
I've never heard it that way. Never. Look it up. Look it up. Ask
It's especially.
Siri. I want to
There's no
hear.
N in there. It is no N in there.
It's
Siri, spell especially.
No
There's
N.
no N.
no. Say Siri spell especially.
That's not a word.
Are you trying to say exceptionally?
No, that's not what I'm
Siri,
saying.
spell exceptionally. Or whatever you exceptionally. Whatever. What you just
You know
said.
what? I don't even care no
Exceptionally.
New word. We're gonna put it in the dictionary. It'll be in the Urban Dictionary in a year.
Exceptionally, not exceptionally.
Anyway, I'm asking my mama when she get here.
Okay, that's not a word though.
Anyway,
Please don't do that because
Don't go
if
all
she been
in
saying the
public
word
saying that.
wrong too, like that's
No, I'm gonna say that.
she don't call me dumb. She don't say, so you
Are
been
you
at
dumb?
work saying that? I hope not.
Exceptionally.
Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying.
Especially.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Something about you and your mans. double texting.
No.
Oh, you say you're not gonna keep on doing it?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna keep doing it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna keep doing it. That's because I feel like you don't care. I feel like, you know, you.
At
People
some
make
point
time
throughout
for
the
what
day,
you wanna make
At
time
some point
for.
throughout the day, you should be then thought about this. person.
Especially if we talking heavy. If we talking heavy, and even though like it's happened to me where he's texting me or not just him, anybody.
And you
I be
didn't
like-
see it, or
I looking at I'm doing something. I'm like, dang, that's weird. Or I look at my phone, I'm like, oh man, my bad.
But
I got
where,
caught up.
That's where the spirit of forgiveness needs to kick in. Like you so busy.
okay. How
you
many
so
times
busy
do I gotta
being
forgive you?
upset
Though? No, how
about
many
this
times
person
I gotta
not
forgive
texting
you for
you
that? Though?
that you gonna miss out on something?
How many times I gotta forgive you for that? Though? That's the question. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like double texting, you can do it because you would mess around and miss out on somebody that you probably could be with, but to have to keep doing it is the problem. That's
I
the
feel
issue.
like with him, I had to cut him off to be like, all right.
But that's lost time now. Like that's time where y'all could have been like on your way to greatness.
So
we could be at greatness if he just do what I say.
Do you
So-
do what he said?
Mhm.
So
Just
why
about-
why do you expect him to do what you say, but you don't do
Because
what he
what
said?
I want is for
that's
our
women,
good.
period. Though.
What I want is for our good.
What makes you think that what he wants isn't for y'all good?
It's for his good. It's what he wants.
No?
I want the best for both
So
of us.
maybe he sees something bigger than what you're actually looking at. Maybe he's seeing the picture from a different angle than what you're seeing the picture. Like right now, the people that's watching this show, they can only see part of this backdrop. But for us, we
All
see
right,
way
analogies.
more than this backdrop. So maybe he's seeing more than what you're actually seeing. Maybe you're only seeing a part of what he's seeing.
Mm.
Are
Even
you
though
ready
that-
to submit?
Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Fully?
Are you expecting somebody to submit to you?
While dating? Fully?
No, not. I'm saying like
I mean,
once y'all make that decision, hey, we gonna do this. Let's go full steam ahead. Yes, marriage is in the future. Yes, like all of this is coming. Yes. Are
We
you
already
ready?
said
on certain
that.
things, yeah. On
Huh?
certain things, yes. Absolutely.
You
On certain
expecting
things.
it?
On certain things, yes.
Mhm.
If it's something that I know more about, absolutely. If there's things that I may submit to her about, like
What's
if
your
she
definition
comes-
of submission?
I'll say willing. That would be my biggest.
Willing to.
whatever it is, like willing to. If
I don't think willing is a good word.
no, I willingly give. What's the word I'm looking for? Willingly give me you, like in whatever aspect I think it is. Like if you're willing to submit, like you said, in certain areas you're going to submit to her, which makes sense. So you're willing to give yourself to whatever situation it is she's spearheading or whatever. So that's what I was trying to say.
I don't know. I just think I don't know if it's gonna work between us. It's sad to say, but I don't think I think we're both level-headed people, and I don't know. We're just weird.
Perfect.
I think one thing.
That's perfect. Like that's perfect. Having two level-headed people that actually.
I mean,
look at
strong,
stuff.
like both.
Strongly.
Yeah, like I don't know. And I tell him all the time. I say I think you used to like passive chicks who didn't have a lot
Well,
going for
you used to
themselves.
controlling everything.
Maybe
But
so.
that's not that may not work for a real man, a strong man. That's definitely.
I'm not
probably
saying
gonna work.
no. Actually, I would I like it because I can run over you in a relationship. I like it when the man is aggressive. I'm not saying he gotta beat me, but what I'm saying is I think he's used to.
Cause why you have to say he got to beat me? Nobody was thinking about him beating you.
I'm just
Okay.
clarifying for the viewers, but what I'm saying is I was telling him like I think a lot of y'all problem is y'all just so used to these women that ain't got a lot going for themselves
Some of us don't
and they
touch
just
women.
pass it too. Any girl can have a 9 to 5. I'm talking about having a corporate job, going to school, like having owning a business.
That
Like
don't make you though. None of that makes you.
That don't make you a what?
None of that makes you.
Make
I
you
know.
a what?
It don't make you, period. Like, what you mean? That means nothing. None of that.
Going to school don't mean nothing.
It doesn't have to. People got degrees and working at regular jobs. Like, what that mean? That don't mean nothing.
Going to school means a lot.
A lot of my
Okay.
employees got higher education than me.
And they're working for him. That means nothing, bro.
It means a whole lot. Look,
Okay.
so school is not important.
So
It
I
is
could
what
make
you
the same
make it.
amount of money without school that most people can with school.
This is what you make it. School is it's important for some, but it's not the only road. For
It's not the
everyone.
only way.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. I feel like some people shouldn't go to college if they can go get a trade. I feel like you got to do one or the other. I feel like either you're going to get a degree or you need to have a trade. I feel like especially in this, what you call it?
What happens to people doing what they like to do? Whatever makes them happy.
You know,
Does
like,
it pay the bills?
It can.
Absolutely. But until then, I'm going to do what I have to do until I'm able to do what I want to do and it's profitable.
Some of the richest people in the world don't have degrees.
Don't have degrees like that.
I
means
have.
nothing.
I totally agree with you, but education means something.
It means something. First off, I got an issue with education here in America.
I feel like it should be free.
It should be free like in
I would
every
have to
other
agree with
country.
you.
Like, why can other countries figure it out to where their kids can go to school from K through master's degree almost without paying a single dollar, but we can't here.
And we
I feel like we should have healthcare for
one
free.
of the richest countries.
I feel like we should have health care for
That
free.
is definitely it should be free.
Healthcare for free, it's like
No, it should be free.
it should be free.
From
It
a
should be
person who
free.
works in healthcare, I feel so bad when I have to call patients who have heart problems and really need to be seen or have open heart surgery, but you cannot be seen because you don't have insurance or your insurance does not cover us. That's horrible.
Mhm.
Like, these people are gonna die because they don't have the right insurance or they don't have insurance at all. I feel like that's horrible, but that's a whole nother situation.
It's like this country is so focused on the dollar that it doesn't care about its people. In my mind, I love this country. I wouldn't want to be anything other than American. But there's so many issues that need to be fixed and corrected that it's ridiculous. Like, it's 2021 and we still dealing with issues that have been around for over 200 years. Oh, it's like that's something that I can't forgive. It's like if you know there's an issue.
Oh, Brian, you gotta forgive. Maybe you need to go to the Grand Canyon and write a letter.
Hey, like for real though.
On the red
Like,
letter.
like it's like that's just unforgivable. It's like if you know about an issue for 200 years.
Can you text mama and see if she up?
Dear Mr. Hampton, I'm so freaking.
What's that white chick?
I'm
The greatest Wayans movie ever.
No, definitely probably one of them. No, I can't
I'm
say the
definitely on
greatest.
Little Rascals. Dear
No.
darling,
That's a Wayans
I
movie?
hate your stinking guts. No, that's a letter that I'm writing.
Oh, I'm like, he
That's
should
the
just
letter
say
that I'm
Wayans
writing.
movie, bro.
That's a letter that
I'm
I'm
like,
writing.
what? They did they own
I didn't know that. You just blew my mind with that one.
Oh my god. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, maybe he's just talking about the letter part.
That's a letter that I would do. Dear darling, I hate your stinking
I'm a
guts.
white woman. Man, that movie is freaking hilarious, dog.
That's the best one.
I can laugh through that whole thing.
Bro,
What about the Six
over and
Man?
over
Talks
again.
about-
Over and over.
Six
It's not
Man.
as funny. It's not as funny. Six Man's a good movie though. It's not as funny as White
that
Chicks.
one was lit.
Little Man was okay, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it
It was-
over
it
White
was-
Chicks.
Nah,
It was
nah.
it was
It
cringy.
was okay.
It was cringy.
What about Blink Man? With Damon.
That's too she didn't know nothing
No,
about
I
that.
definitely watched it. Chill on me. It was alright.
Damon Wayans got some good movies, man. I don't care what nobody say. Bulletproof. Damon Wayans got some good ones.
The Wayans brothers, like, they are. I would have to put Marlon at the top though.
Marlon at the top.
Definitely.
He's had the longest career.
He's probably been in the most things, but it's probably
Just
Keenan that's
funny.
done.
Funny. I'm
Keenan
talking about
has
funny.
probably written all of Marlon's jokes.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about funny.
Listen, I'm telling you, he's probably only funny because Keenan writes everything. Like Keenan is the one that writes the stuff, and Marlon
Keenan the money
acts
man.
like he's done anything they've probably been in. Keenan has probably had.
No,
some
I
type of
definitely
record.
see his name like on the
Yeah.
stuff, but I feel like just jokes, like even their stand-up comedy. I think Marlon is the funniest.
Marlon, I feel like Marlon gives me a little bit of Martin vibes. I feel like they laugh at their own jokes too much to me, and that's kind of irritating. Martin, it's not as funny as people make it. I don't like that TV show like
They
that.
call him a hack comic.
Y'all
Hack
are
comedy.
Hack
freaking
comedy.
ridiculous.
What that mean?
That means like he's not funny.
Martin is
He's
not
only
funny.
he's only successful because of
Martin
Man.
used to. Oh, you on Martin now?
yeah. That's what they call him, a hack comic.
Martin is not that funny, bro.
Oh, wow.
He's had his moments. I'm telling you, I have died laughing at some of the stuff on what is it?
Def Comedy Jam.
Some of that stuff was
Are y'all
hilarious, bro.
freaking kidding me, though?
But
not
Martin,
saying
the
that.
TV show is not as funny as
Of
people
course.
make it seem. It's overrated. It's a lot of dead laughter on there. Like it's like, like okay, the joke's over now. But all right,
So
I'm
what's
taking
funny
Fresh
then?
Prince over Martin any day. 10 times out of 10.
Fresh Prince over Martin, dog.
10 times out of 10.
Wow.
Any day.
Wow.
I mean, you can't say that he's wrong, but
You can't
say
put
that
those
he's
in the
right.
same
Why you
category,
can't?
though.
Why can't
They
you?
were
Fresh
more
Prince actually had a
serious.
storyline.
Martin never
didn't?
had. Martin never had a
storyline.
storyline.
They had a few
Them
episodes that you
getting
can link
together, them
together.
getting married.
They had a
them-
few episodes that you can link
her
together,
getting
but
a
for the
better
most
job.
part,
Oh, her name
it was
Chi-Chi,
all over
though,
the
come
place.
on.
her getting a better job.
Ask her, do she need me to pick her up?
Them having him being insecure with her making more money. Like it's a storyline. It's just stretched out.
that was one
Would
episode.
you be insecure if
No.
your woman made more money than you?
Oh, please.
Come make some more money.
Please.
I wish I had a woman that made more money
Please.
than me.
Nigga, now wait, now you had an offer that you didn't even have to work. Now
That's different than making more money. You're not listening. That's not the same thing.
basically
it's
it
not.
is.
It's not.
You could collect unemployment,
That's stupid. That is weak.
and the baby would take care of you. You'd be like Prince Hakeem. By the way, Coming to America is an awful movie.
The
It
first
wasn't.
one or the second one?
The second one, awful.
It wasn't.
It was
You
awful.
was
There was
expecting
really
too much.
nothing wrong with it.
That movie was good. It was a good movie.
There was really nothing wrong with it.
It didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
What was wrong with it?
They didn't give it a chance. People was expecting that first movie. That's the whole
Yeah,
issue.
I went in with
Low expectations. That's what it is. Y'all went in here. It's like, yeah, you gonna
There's
be
no
let
way
down.
I would want to watch it again. Like,
I've
y'all
watched
would-
it 3 times now.
Really?
Actually,
If Mama
y'all
didn't
house
make
might
us-
have been the 4th time.
If Mama didn't make us watch it for Easter, which by the way, you know, you didn't show up, Brian. We was waiting for you, but I wouldn't have watched it again.
I was super
She didn't even pay
vibing.
attention to it.
I was vibing on Easter. I had the whole like I lit the candle. You know, I was
All right.
bopping around the house. You know,
Put on the Erica Badu.
nah,
No,
not
you-
Erica Badu. I put on the
what's
versus
the
battle.
name? The versus
Versus.
battle was yeah.
And like I said,
Oh,
the
what was our
Isley brothers
question?
are
Oh.
not to be slept on.
Oh no,
Everybody
definitely.
won. Y'all said Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ron look good,
EWF.
y'all. Ooh.
EWF up there. But they ain't messing with the Isley brothers. Did y'all see Ernie at the end? I was begging the whole versus battle. I'm like, man, they need to
You
cut
know Ernie
loose.
too?
They need to cut Ernie loose.
You know Ernie?
Yeah.
He was just in a commercial.
This who you talking about? That's what you talking about?
Nigga, no, put on the right picture.
That's who you talking
Leave me
about?
alone, nigga.
Oh,
Show them
okay.
the picture.
That-
Brian did look good.
That's
I ain't
who they.
even
That's
gonna
who
hold
look
you.
good.
No, put on the right
That's
picture.
who look good. Nah.
No, put on the right picture.
Brian look
Don't do
good.
that.
Brian is 79. Brian is 79.
No,
Hey,
yeah,
my
yeah,
granddaddy
79.
look good. Let me stop.
He look good for 79. Like,
My granddaddy 82.
yeah.
Okay, so y'all, this was the question. You okay, Brian? Well, y'all can put in y'all comments who y'all agree with, okay? Either team. Wait, was Brian on our team or no?
No, he was on 18.
So either
I
team
wasn't
Corey,
really on either team.
team siblings, or team Brian. Okay, so the question was, if you have a person, if you have a baby father,
You got 2 people. They're not together. They have a kid. Are these three people a family? Because you was explaining it wrong. You wasn't gonna get it right.
Oh, so then I agree with. If that's the question, I agree with y'all.
Say it
Are
again.
the three people? Would you consider those three people a family? They're not together. They don't live together. They just have a kid. They're co-parents. Would you consider them a family?
No, the question was, would the baby mama and the baby daddy be family? That's
Would
a
you
difference.
Consider them a family.
That was the question, y'all. In my mind, I don't think the baby daddy and the baby mother are family if they're not together. I think that the child,
Both of them are family with the child.
the
yes,
child
if
is
they're not
family to the mom. The child is family to the dad, but the dad and the mother
No.
are not family.
Not at
That
all.
is my personal opinion. If they're not together, now if they're together, then yeah, they're in a relationship. If they're married, yeah, they're in a relationship. And to the people that's getting ready to say, well, they're a broken family, because I've heard that so many times, I consider a broken family married and got a divorce.
No, and that's not even a broken family. We looked up the definition of broken family, and broken family is a family that has dysfunction inside of it. It's a family that's still together. It's just dysfunction.
That was an opinion.
No,
That was an opinion. That wasn't a definition. There's no one definition for broken family.
And what's your
So-
what's your opinion on this question?
I would say that I said that they share a family member, but as far as them being family, they would be more toward a broken family than an actual family.
So you
So
think
that's
they're
something
family?
they're a broken family, but I wouldn't call them family.
I thought you said Brandon disagreed.
He was disagreeing with the
With
family,
the family tree thing. That's the only thing.
It's
that I
two.
disagree
Okay,
with.
and then the next question was, would they be?
Would
On
the,
the
would
same
the opposite
family tree.
person make the family tree of the other one?
And I believe it can be both. I've seen it to where, for instance, let's say it's me. I have the child, and let's say it's my family tree. I can have, and I say I have 2 kids. I can have just the line here, and my kids, and that be that. And I keep going and put their kids. Or I've seen it where it'll be me. I'll have my kid, and then the line next to it with, the person I had the kid with. So I've seen both. But I don't think it's necessary.
That one includes mine for the baby.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, it's not necessary on the family tree.
I don't think it's necessary. I wouldn't want to be on the family tree.
Exactly. If we not together, we not
Well,
a family. I'm
right,
not
what
going
am I
on the
your family tree for?
Because you're the parent of the child.
That don't mean nothing. And the other person is the parent of the child. That's all that matters. That's all I gotta be seen. So y'all, let us know what y'all think. If y'all agree with us, if y'all agree with, the other side of the family. We had a few people that went the other way. Which, I guess I can. No, I can't see it. They not family. It is what it is.
Are you saying that from your personal situation or just period?
In general, I don't care who it is. If they not together, they not a family.
And just because they're not considered family, that doesn't. People were assuming that
It's a
that don't
bad
mean that
situation.
it's
It's
that
not
they're not
it.
cool. It doesn't mean that.
None
It
of
just
that.
means we're not family.
That's just it.
So then, I for the people that were saying that they were family or they need to be on a family tree, so are you saying that if that person had another child, that baby daddy and the other baby daddy should be family as well? Because if y'all all family, if she's connected,
One
then
big happy family.
so then her parents are family too, right?
It's family tree. It's on the family tree.
Well, maybe we need to get a marker down here and you let us know what tree you talking about, because I don't agree with that.
It's a family tree.
Because if I'm connected to if me and my baby daddy, I don't have a baby daddy, are family, so that means I'm related to his parents, or he's related to my parents too. And my other kid that don't have nothing to do with
broken
him.
family. Broken
You do have a
family.
baby daddy.
I do have a baby daddy. And who is my baby daddy?
We're not gonna say names. But yeah, that broken
I'm
family.
only saying that they would be on the family tree. That's all that I said, is that they would be on the family tree.
Well,
That's
let's
the only
talk
thing
about
that I
let's talk
said.
about this weekend. So I have a godson named Boston, right? And so no, I'm not gonna do
Child.
that. What baby daddy do I have, Corey?
What?
That's a sensitive subject. Like, what?
Is it?
No.
Exactly. So shut up.
For that man to have a baby on me, you want to bring that up?
Wife.
Well,
I
you
had
did do
one
it to
on
somebody else.
Man, every time I didn't have a baby over there. We wasn't together. Neither was yours, so he didn't have a baby.
You don't know that.
No, I wasn't together.
Do you know that for a fact?
Mm-hmm.
You know it for a fact. We were not.
He told me.
You ain't talked to that man. There's no way you ain't talked to that man.
How you know?
I could all know. I bet $100 on it. You
Yeah,
talked to
I
that man?
haven't talked to him. How long ago you said that I talked to him? How long has it been?
I'll say definitely more than about 4 or 5 months.
You want to bet money?
No, I mean it's COVID, so I mean we can do that. I mean,
Yeah, I need $100 for it.
okay, let me see it. Let me see the proof. Keep going. I can't see
No,
what that
it's
said.
February 27th. That's last month, bro.
Good morning. I can't see what that said.
Ain't no good morning.
What it say?
Good morning. What we saying
I'm-
good morning for?
I didn't know what it said. What does it say? I can't see what that says.
He said happy birthday.
Nigga, that don't count.
But that we've talked, right?
That's not a
We've talked,
conversation.
right?
No,
We've talked,
that
right?
don't count.
Is that not a conversation? Telling somebody happy birthday and somebody said thank you, is that not a conversation?
No, it's a blip.
A who?
A blip. Look it up.
You just making up words, man.
No, that's a word.
actually a word.
Thank you. It's a blip.
That's actually
It's a
word.
conversation.
It's a blip.
It's
They
a
use that in
conversation.
Marvel.
It's a
They use a
conversation.
blip in Marvel. That's when people got snapped away.
It's a conversation.
That's what they call it, a blip in Marvel.
Yeah, that's when the people got
Falcon
snapped
and
away.
Winter Soldier is surpassing Wanda's Vision already.
It's almost over.
Really?
Yeah, it's only 6 episodes.
Did y'all watch it? I almost spoiled it.
We'll be on 3.
All right, Cleo.
Where your clothes?
She got on shorts? Oh, Tammy.
It's hot. I ain't got time. They got the little shorts on.
Them Crocs have seen their day.
They too little.
No. I'm a size 6. These are size 6.
Come on camera, Tammy, that the people want to see you.
Oh, you look like you about to fight somebody.
How y'all
Get the bun in the back. Get the
What you
bun
about
in
to
the
do to
back.
your hair,
She
bro?
about to put a wig on. She about to put your
Put the
wig
bun in the
on.
No,
back.
it's gonna be a braid out. You know your hair be curly after you take your braids out. That's what my hair.
Did you do the signs for God Daddy?
I'm about to do it. Don't worry about it. You gotta keep.
Stem day? What's stem?
What? I don't know. It's something or something.
We don't.
It was something with the DI.
All right, what was the last thing you talk about? But do you miss Misha? You should ask me. I already know the answer.
Why you want to know that, though?
So, recently a video that went viral of a young lady, you know, having a meeting with a guy. She was very uncomfortable. He came out with the shirt, said All Lives Matter. She called her husband because she just kind of felt that the vibe wasn't there. And then, you know, he was just saying racist stuff, calling him the N-word, and pulled a gun out on him. Thoughts? Comments?
This was somebody that they had worked with too, which is crazy. So
Prior, right. So this is not
they
the
worked
first time
with on
they've
a
seen.
daily. Like they worked with him every day. This is somebody that was.
Do you think it's more to the story?
I don't. I mean, it could possibly be, but I mean, it's happening nowadays. Like this stuff, people just really like getting tired of like. I don't know. They just hate us for some reason, but I mean, it could be more to it. They, like we said, they worked together. They could have had words before, so I mean, we never know. But he was wrong for the. If the husband never came, he would have probably shot that lady. That lady probably
Right.
be dead by right now.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful that she called her husband when
And
she
that
did.
he came, and that he came,
Right, right.
because
When he
it could have been some. Oh, baby, he gonna be alright. You gonna be alright, or it could've
Right.
been.
No,
It could've
definitely.
been,
Like
and
just
easily.
thinking of, like just think about like you being like, man, you being dramatic.
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
still
like that
out.
can easily happen, or I got to do something else before I come that way, or say, like it could have easily happened. But
Definitely.
glad that he actually went for real. So.
Definitely.
Watching that video, I can tell you right now that guy's not gonna do any time.
Oh, he's already out.
He's already out.
Even afterwards, he's not gonna do any time
so they
because
can't
if you
prove
if
that
you-
he wanted to kill her. Or
if you
kill her.
look at his mannerisms, it looked like he was having either a mental break or he was on drugs. So, like if you look at him, you can see like his eyes were like super wide, and how like he kept like moving around and everything. it looked like he was having like a complete mental break. It does not justify what he did, but I feel like it's just a way for him to get out. Like for real. It's gonna get him off.
Yeah, he's out already, like you said, but he's not gonna do any more time. They said they can't prove that he wanted to kill them, but I would have been scared of being the man though, like knowing that the police was coming and them mistakenly shoot. And they said the wife said she had to make sure.
You want to come on the show? You always complain about it.
The wife said she had to make sure that the police knew that he wasn't the one with the gun before they came in. So that's what's up.
Yeah, that's like that's scary. Like for real. It's like anytime you call the police, you actually have to be
Fear for
worried
your life, yeah.
about
You
calling.
coming on
She
the
said
show?
the
You
police
want to
wasn't even the
welcome?
first person she thought about calling, which is crazy to me. That's bizarre.
Even Eminem knew to call Trick first. Like even Eminem knew.
Come on, siblings. My siblings. Come on, siblings. Come on, siblings.
Nobody want to be on camera with you.
Boy, I make this whole cast look better. Don't
What's
play
up?
with
You
me
know,
like that.
follow me at original
I
underscore
make
Trey.
the whole cast
Three.
look better. Don't play with me like that. No, this gotta be the thumbnail. This gotta be the
Somebody smell
thumbnail.
like grilled cheese. Who is it?
No, what would you say?
What up, big
Not grilled cheese.
What's up, man? Sorry, I didn't interrupt y'all niggas.
It's COVID, baby. You got it. It's
You don't see me at the house all day.
But it's
No
COVID.
problem,
You just
man.
came from the football meeting.
I don't care where I just came
Hey,
from.
look, my hair, it don't move. My
Of
hair,
course it don't.
it don't.
It's too short.
You disrespectful.
Nigga, my hair comes to my collarbone.
Y'all gonna
I
edit this
cut my
out?
hair all the way down here. Last
All
year.
right, well, thank y'all for watching episode 2 of my podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment,
Hold on, let me close it out.
subscribe.
Let me close it out.
All right, come on, close it out, Trey.
I want y'all to like.
Baby, we
Wait.
can't see it.
Oh.
Go back.
Yeah, that's gay. I'll do that.
Mom said, come on.
No,
You gotta, come on, put your face up
all
on
right,
camera.
gay stuff, man. I want y'all to like, subscribe. What else?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Post notifications. You know, put those
See
on.
y'all next week.
What are you saying, baby?
You gotta put the post notifications on.